What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Buster coming at you with another video, and in this video, boom, it is done. I have put the final touches to it. It is ready to go. Market misconduct. Why Ken Griffin's activities demand congressional action. Now, the last time, if you've been following me, then you know what's going on. If you haven't, I've got a playlist. Just go watch it, and I break down all the different parts of the proposal. And I'm on number 7. All right, bona fide market-making activities. Now, before I get into this document, and I show y'all how I pinned them to the ground, and there's no getting up for Citadel when you get to the end of this document, okay? But before I discuss it, please, people, look down in the pinned comments, all right, and sign the petition to ban Ken Griffin and Citadel Securities out of the stock market for fraud. This is super, super important. I need 16,300 and whatever. But I need 16,300 people to sign this petition to go with this proposal to keep Ken Griffin out of our fucking markets and to pay back all that he's stolen. So please, I'm calling on all YouTubers. Now's the time to fight. Please, again, I know y'all have talked about it. Remind your people and your viewers that didn't see the video before. Sign the petition. Get ready. This is fixing to be a public document for all y'all to be able to read. And let's get 16,300 people. That number is going to be very important in the future, people. Now, the proposal. All right. So here we are. Part 7, bona fide market making activities. I think y'all are going to enjoy this and the section that comes after it because, man, I'm telling you, I put the screws down on Citadel. So let's see what I say. And then I'm going to tell y'all why I've said some of the things I've said. Because you got to understand something. The people that are going to be reading this, Ken Griffin has donated a lot of money to. All right. So, I've written this with that audience in mind, okay, that I know you've taken campaign contributions, and I know that you're going to defend Ken Griffin, but by the time you finish this document, it should be written so well persuasively that even Patrick McHenry, the Republican of the head in the House Financial Committee, is going to say, man, enough is enough, Ken, son of a gun. Trying to keep this G so even the kids can get excited. But here we go. Bona fide market making activities. Let's be clear. Citadel's hands are not clean when it comes to manipulating our stock market. And market makers like Virtue Financial may wish us to view them as saviors, but both have a history of violating bona fide market making activities which were established to protect retail investors. Market makers claim to add liquidity into the market, implying they add value by ensuring there is enough buyers and sellers to facilitate smooth trading. This is bona fide market making activity. However, if a market maker, under the guise of adding liquidity to the market, instead withdraws capital from investors' accounts without delivering the shares, they are not providing liquidity. They are committing fraud. Now, if you hadn't watched any of the past videos, basically what I'm saying is when Ken Griffin has 65 billion shares that they've accepted money for but never delivered the shares, that's outside of the range of bona fide market making activity, because a bona fide market making activity is to sell the shares short if needed and as soon as possible deliver the share to the customer. All right, that's bona fide, and they got 2 days. They stay within the settlement date. That's what all this is about. Such is the case with Ken Griffin and Citadel Securities. Beyond failing to meet the settlement dates, Citadel has engaged in a wide range of fraudulent activities that further undermine market integrity and harm retail investors. These actions include failing to properly report short interest positions, engaging in improper trading practices, misrepresenting customer trades, and trading ahead of its clients. Below is a summary of some of the most egregious violations. Y'all are going to like this, because what I've done is I've taken each one of the violations that everybody's been upset about, that the SEC and them are only giving them a slap on the wrist. Yeah, what you've done is you've created a pattern of misbehavior that steps outside of the bona fide market making activities. Now, I want you to pay particular attention to how I structured this, okay? I list the date, the violation, the fine, and then in italics, I say that it had this effect on the market. And then the next one, the year, the violation, it had this effect on the market. The year, the violation, it had this effect. And then I also wanted to make sure that with the list of violations, that when the person reading it turned the page, the violations would continue, giving the impression of, God, dog, these people. So you get all that inside of the times the Citadel was slapped on their wrist and they didn't have to pay but a few dollars worth of fines. Now, furthermore, in 2021, Citadel's financial documents revealed over $65 billion in shares for which Citadel accepted payment for, but never delivered to investors. This massive failure to deliver represents not only a huge financial fraud, but also severely undermines market integrity and trust, and has led to significant financial losses for retail investors and destabilized the market. These violations highlight a consistent pattern of behavior that prioritizes profit over market integrity and investor protection. Citadel's repeated offenses demonstrate a clear disregard for market rules and regulations, showing no intent to cease their fraudulent activities. This ongoing misconduct urgently calls for stringent regulatory action to safeguard retail investors and restore trust in the financial markets. All right? That's pretty damn good writing, people. The conclusion, the call to action. What do we want them to do? It should be, this is good too. I'm going to show y'all how I structured this one. It should be clear by now the key distinction between legal naked short selling, that is to say, bona fide market making activities under the market maker exemption rule, and illegal naked short selling lies in the settlement of trades. When the market maker settles trades within a T+2 settlement period, and then I got a footnote saying I know it's going to change May 28th, it operates within bona fide market making activities. However, failing to settle by the T2 deadline constitutes illegal activity, violating market regulations and compromising market integrity, such as the natural order of supply and demand. Now, remember what I told y'all about? We know who our audience is, and that these people have not taken bribes, they've taken campaign contributions, which is cool, but they bragged in Citadel, one of Citadel's videos, and I'll pull it up, where they're laughing about the influence that all the money that he's put in Florida should be having. So, knowing that that's who the audience is, I say this. Even a blind person can see that these violations highlight a consistent pattern of behavior that prioritizes profit over market integrity and investor protection. Who? Even a blind person can see this. Anyone failing to recognize this must be willfully ignoring the facts. Why? Because a blind person can see with all this consistent list of violations that he's not going to stop. Seditive's repeated offenses for almost 2 decades demonstrates a clear disregard for market rules and regulations. They show no intent to cease their fraudulent activities. Fines are simply the cost of doing business while they continue to rob retail investors. It's time for our lawmakers and regulatory agents to act, protect the market and investors from these financial terrorists who fill their pockets by preying on innocent retail investors. We call for Ken Griffith's trading licenses to be suspended and for him to be banned from participating in stock market activity due to his status as a repeat and serial offender. This ongoing misconduct urgently calls for stringent regulatory action to safeguard retail investors and restore trust in the financial markets. All right. There you have it, people. That's how you put Ken Griffin on the carpet and he can't get back up. You've got a list long of 2 decades of manipulating the stock market. We take them through the list. We show them. We tell them what impact it has. It's got to stop. Now, it's not going to be much of a jump to go from this to a letter or perhaps an amicus brief for Donahue's case to show the judge. No, Your Honor, here is the facts, okay? This is what that person is guilty of, and we want his license pulled. And remember, because I got to get ready to close this out, please sign the petition. YouTubers, please. Stocks and crypto. Love you, bro. I watch all your videos. I've been keeping up with you. Mike, come on, everybody. Feel for real. AMC Bigums. Y'all might not like me, but this is to get Ken Griffin out of our damn markets. So, tell your people to please sign this petition now, because I'm getting ready to send this shit out to the people that it needs to go to, and I want to put the petition with it. All right, and I need 16,300 people. So let's get it done, people. Look down below in the pinned comments, sign the petition. Also, there's a link there. Now, come on. If you want to support the channel, there's a link down there for that too. Love y'all. Be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video.